If you want to learn anything, education, how to build out, whatever you want to learn, you're going to go to them. Do not they set up all the colleges, high school, the education system was founded by them? Why do we believe what we believe? Because God said so. You understand? These are things that the Lord set up. There's no white man set this up. This was set up because of our disobedience, Woody. You understand? Because we refuse to do what God said to this day. Name one lie I just told you. Huh? Facts. Hey, we cannot be scared of the truth. We cannot be scared of the truth. The truth gotta flow out of our mouth like water. You understand? You have Malcolm X tribe, you have Marcus Garvey, you had the Black Panthers, you had various groups raise up and try to deliver us out of this present day captivity. Hey, remember, civil rights was just 60 years ago. We was just marching 60 years ago to let them know that we are man. Huh? Isaiah, you said, why do we believe what we believe? Because the Bible tells us what to believe.
Hey Israel, what's going on? You watching and still haven't subscribed yet? Come on Israel, hit the button.
You see all those little things? Those is people in those ships. This is cargo slave ships.
I seen that when I was over in Ghana.
So you've been to Ghana. Remember, they got the point of no return right there. This is actual. So you asking Isaiah, he know. But can we read it in the Bible? Why do we believe what we believe? This is his question.
Like this, man. I just have a flashback on looking at that stuff, man. It's crazy.
Hey, listen, I'm going to show you something, though. Before you leave, I want you to listen to this. I want you to listen to this right here, Isaiah, I want you to listen to this scripture right here. Hey, my brother, what you say your name was again? Woody. He asked, why do we believe what we believe? So I want to show you. Watch this. Can we find slave ships and auction blocks in the Bible? We're going to read it. Read it.
Bring it up. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
Nah, it said the Lord will bring us into Egypt again with ships. I don't want you to get confused by the word Egypt. Egypt just means slavery. Because remember, if you know anything about the Bible, Moses led the children of Israel out of Egypt where they were slaves at. Remember? He led them out of Egypt. I want to show what. Matter of fact, go to the scriptures real quick. Watch this. I'm going to just show you what Egypt means in the Bible. Read.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
It said Egypt is a house of bondage. So when go back to 68. So when he said the Lord shall bring us into Egypt again, meaning the house of bondage. You understand? Again, with ships. With ships. This is actual history right here. Did we not come to America by way of slave ships? Huh? Isaiah, you know that history, right? We was bought over here through slave ships. Listen, this was a prophecy over 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago! And we read it today. It became true in the 1600s. Now, read on, because it's more.
Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Read.
By the whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Moses said, by the way I just spoken to you, y'all never gonna see y'all homeland again as a nation. Meaning we descend from Jerusalem and we never been back there. Have we been back as a nation of people to Jerusalem? The Lord scattered us out of that land for our disobedience, and we haven't been back there yet today. This is actual history. You said, why do we believe what we believe? I'm showing you why. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again. And
there where he scattered you at,
you shall be sold unto your enemy.
It said that when we got off those slave ships, we would be sold to our enemy. Nigga, sold to Master Charlie in Virginia. You understand? Our families were separated by our enemies. So today, we in this land, we forgot this verse. This verse said the people that sold us is our enemies.
Right.
This is why we can't get ahead today, because we think these people got our best interests. When they know that you their enemy, but you don't know. That's why everything, they say, listen, we gonna create the music for you. Is the music good for us? Huh? Is not the music destroying the communities? They teaching them how to rob, steal, kill, sleep with each other, mothers or wives. You understand? Girlfriend, boyfriend. All these things is taught in the music. And you know who runs the music industry? A white man that sold your people. You understand? This ain't hate speech. This is truth speech. Because name one lie I just told out of my mouth. Name one lie I just told you. Huh? Facts.
Let them know.
Hey, we cannot be scared of the truth. We cannot be scared of the truth. The truth gotta flow out of our mouth like water. You understand? Watch this. Read on. It said, and there you will be sold to your enemies.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
For slave man and slave woman. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
It said, no man shall buy you, meaning nobody would be able to redeem you from that slavery. Because what? You have Malcolm X tribe, you have Marcus Garvey, you had the Black Panthers, you had various groups raise up and try to deliver us out of this present day captivity. Hey, remember, civil rights was just 60 years ago. We was just marching 60 years ago to let them know that we are man.
Right.
Huh? Isaiah, you said, why do we believe what we believe? Because the Bible tells us what to believe. You understand? Because all these things happen. The Lord said that if we disobeyed him, these things would happen. And guess what? These things happen. Give me 48. I'm gonna edify you with this last scripture, and then I'm gonna let the next teacher come up. But watch this. Real heavy stuff coming out. Why do we believe what we believe? Moses told our ancestors, listen, you listening, Isaiah? Moses told our ancestors, the people on this sign right here, he told them, he said, listen, the Lord will bless us and give us everything. The fatness of the earth belong to us. All the people, all the nations in this land, in this earth belong to us. They're our servants. You understand? You don't know this because we wasn't around when that happened. But our ancestors inherit those promises. He said, listen, if you listen to what God tells us, we're going to be put on high above every nation. We're going to enjoy everything good about the earth. But if we disobey him, we're going to be at the bottom of every society.
Let them know.
What do you see today, Isaiah? Where black people stand today? Huh?
Like good or bad?
Good or bad? Are we at the top of every society or at the bottom? Who are we ahead? Name the race that we ahead of. Huh? I'm listening. Okay, listen, you got the Arabs who own these stores in your neighborhood and don't put no money back. You got the East Indian who own the gas stations, who take all the money out and they don't know what the hair shops. Hey, I was in a hair shop the other day. Yo, that store was longer than this whole thing right here. And you know who shopped there? Black people. They taking all that money and what? Building up their own people. Which nation are we ahead of, Isaiah? Huh? Which nation, Woody?
None.
Today should be an eye-opener for you today. We still at the bottom.
We're at the bottom of the list, man.
We at the bottom of the list.
Down here at the bottom.
We at the bottom. Let me show you how the Lord, let me show you what the Lord said, Woody. Let me show you Isaiah, read 48.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Those same servants that was supposed to be ours that God blessed us with and said, these people, they're gonna work for you. What you need your streets built. I got the East Indian, he can come over here and build your streets. You need your houses built? Okay, I got some people that can do that for you. Well, those people that was supposed to be a blessing to us, we were supposed to inherit them, now became a curse. It said, therefore shalt you serve your enemies. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
And
hunger.
In hunger. You're going to serve your enemies in hunger. If you want something to drink, you're going to have to go to them. Once upon a time, we owned these lands. We could go get water for free. Now you got to pay a water bill.
Yeah.
Now you want what? Dasani, Aquafina, a bottle of water? You got to pay for that. It said you will serve your enemies in thirst. And if you don't got a job, you might not drink today.
Right.
You understand? It said you shall serve him in what?
And hunger.
And hunger. If you want some food to eat, huh? If you want something to eat, where you gotta go, Woody? Huh? Who own the McDonald's, the Burger Kings, the Arby's?
Eat.
You understand? Even the food that's coming in that you buy from these stores, who own them? Who own the Krogers, the Giant Eagles? Is it your people? Huh? Isaiah, is it your people? It's not. It said, therefore, you're going to serve your enemies in hunger. And what?
And thirst.
And thirst. We just went over that. Read.
And in nakedness.
And nakedness. If you want some clothes to buy, who you got to buy them from? All your clothes say made in China. Huh? China. Them was supposed to be the people to serve you. It said, in nakedness. And what?
And want of all things.
It said in want of all things, meaning what? If you want to learn about God, you're going to learn about this one right here.
Yeah.
You understand? If you want to learn anything, education, how to build out, whatever you want to learn, you're going to go to them. Do not they set up all the colleges, high school, the education system was founded by them? Why do we believe what we believe? Because God said so. You understand? These are things that the Lord set up. There's no white man set this up. This was set up because of our disobedience, Woody. You understand? Because we refuse to do what God said to this day. To this day. Look at the men around you right now in the purple. You see everybody with fringes and a border of blue. You see these things? This is what God commanded his people to wear. Now look around everywhere else. Do you see it? You don't. Because we refuse to do what God said. It's a simple thing. You understand? God said you can't eat shrimp, crab, pork, lobster. He said all you can eat is things with fins and scales. And no, you can't. Those are things God said you can eat, and then we still eat the things God said don't eat. We can't do that, Woody. We got to come back to God. You understand?
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.